Club Fabio and Grooverider.
Trust on Radio 1.
Listen.
Trust Radio 1 to bring you the best new music from across the UK and from around the world.
Listen. Trust us to be your guide to everything you need to know about music. This morning from 3 a.m.
1Xtra's mixtape with Mr. Jam.
Mr. Jam is in the building. This morning from 5 a.m.
Raz Kwame.
It's heavy.
In new music we trust on Radio 1.
In new music we trust on Radio 1. Now.
You're listening to the Grooverider on the BBC Radio 1, 97 to 99 FM.
Best radio show goes to Fabio and Grooverider, Radio 1.
Many thanks to Tim Westwood and Chris Goldfinger for the last 2 hours. Welcome along to the award-winning drum and bass show right here on Radio 1.
It's Rider Radio, representing drum and bass on the BBC. Biggest tunes first, right here on Radio 1.
Grooverider, that tune right there is mad, sir. Stop that and bring it back.
When the music sounds right, we bring it back. Grooverider on Radio 1. It's a big tune. Grooverider. Selector, rewind and come again.
It's a UK thing. It's a worldwide thing. Drum and bass on Radio 1.
So welcome along to another edition of the award-winning drum and bass show, aka Rider Radio, right here on Radio 1. Now, before we march any further with this show, we have to acknowledge two things. One being, myself and Fabio picked up another award for the show. Number two, which could have been number one, is many thanks to James and Delisa, our production team. Because without them, this show wouldn't be as sick as it is. So we salute that. And Fat Rider Radio is actually killing it. But that don't really matter. So many thanks to the production team. Nobody seems to mention those guys, and they're very important to this show. Probably the best production outfit we have here at Radio 1, once again, because myself and Fabio called them out. Again. But, as I said at the top of the show, many thanks to Westwood and Goldfinger. Do remember you can catch those guys right here, same time, same place, next week. So welcome along to the official number one drum and bass show in the UK and possibly the world. Oh, without a doubt. I just didn't want to call it like that, James. I've got a big enough head as it is, James. I'm not calling it like that. I need to get home tonight. Won't be able to get out that door, James. So what we've got on today's show. Oh yeah, it's yours truly, Mr. Grooverider. I didn't even say that, James. They don't even know who they're talking to tonight. Anyway, it's an action-packed show once again tonight. We're going to be joined by my man, Twisted Individual, alongside one of the acts on the label, Mutated Forms. Now, the Distinct Impressions then was coming along as well, but I've been told otherwise. But we've got the Mutated Forms alongside Twisted Individual along later on in the show. We also have a big bad set from Dillinger and Lemon Deek, recorded live from the National Drum and Bass Awards. And once again, myself and Fabio clash in the rewind tracks. To go along with that, we also have the Radio 1 Extra, a drum and bass chart. So it's all on. It's Rider Radio, here on Radio 1. No Delisa tonight, so she can fall back. It's me and James rolling through. Kilowatt, or 1 watt. You tell me what. Let's get it moving.
absolutely dangerous. Track rider.
Grooverider, that tune right there is mad, sir. Stop that and bring it back. Big bass, big beats, and big breaks on the biggest drum and bass show in the world.
something entitled Loud and Proud from Terra Vita, one of two Terra Vita tracks we're going to play tonight. So after the next track, we're going to hit that one extra Radio 1 drum and bass chart for this week. Just want to get these things out of the way this week. There's a lot to fit in. My man Twisted Individual is in the building. So remind me, James, who was number one last week?
Chasing Status.
What a surprise. They're smashing it. So the LP with the track from Kano featuring Chasing Status is Against All Odds, or it should be the other way around. Was the number one last week in our drum and bass charts. After the next track, we're going to find out what's going on this week. Right, so when I head out to Europe, you have to carry a different bag of records. Don't get me wrong, you mix it up with what you're doing in the UK, but you have to change a couple of things about. Now I'm going to play a track that I don't normally tend to play in the UK. I don't really know why, but you check it. The track's called Raven, check this. Sending this one out to everybody who turned up at Petrol over there in where was I last week? Belgium? Yeah, that's it.
Antwerp.
Yeah, that's it. How do you know?
I just know these things.
I like that, James. I like that. I didn't even remember it was in Antwerp. Where'd you go? You was out there, weren't you?
We do need to do a mission.
So like, this track's called Raven. Check this out, man. It's sick. Check for the middle breakdown. Remember, Ryder played it first. Again.
Selector, rewind and come again. Somebody make some noise.
not sure if the UK's ready for that. Definitely goes down a storm in Europe though, kills it. Played that thing in Moscow about a month ago, man. Absolutely smashed it to pieces. A big pirate radio party with 15,000 heads. You don't believe me? Go online, hit YouTube, hit my page at Facebook, you can see it. So that's a track called Raven by Proxy. I have no idea about the artist or the outfit or where they're from, but that's a real good tune. Anyway, talking about good tunes, it's time for our top 10. The Radio 1 Extra chart. Last week, Chasing Status featuring Kano were hitting the number 1 spot with a track called Against the All Odds, which is on Ram Records. Let's kick it, find out what's cracking this week. At number 10 is DJ Stretch with Papa Lover on the Step Back and Serum remix. At 9, DJ Pleasure, Flesh Eaters on Radius. Example featuring Lomax, former number 1, tracks called Contra on Ram Records, down 3 places. Crystal Clear versus Cabby, Street Hawk on Ganja at number 7. Former guests of the show, Blame featuring Sealer, tracks called Because of You on 720 Degrees at number 6 this week. Steve Angelo and Laid Back Luke, Show Me Love, the Blame remix on Data 212P2. Another former number 1, Can You Feel It, Drum Sound and Bassline Smith on Technique Records. Noisy on the mix with a Prodigy, the track's called Omen. Take Me to the Hospital is the label, down 1 place this week. It's Noisier again at number 2 with Stigma on Vision.
The 1 Extra and Radio 1 Drum and Bass Charts.
1.
Kinda says it all really. Chasing Status still holding that number 1 spot.
Chasing Status.
That's right. That's right. Against All Odds on Ram Records.
Against all odds. I will not lose. Look, I was raised in a city with no heart, where there's no heart. Stepping when it comes to me getting that no far. I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler. Raised on a battlefield, born as a sufferer. Before I had a deal, I was still stacking bills. Get punk, sell food to the customers. Now I get love crews in the back pillar. S-Class, them can't move like that, you know. I come from where man were done there for hardly nothing. You can see it in the news, I'm hardly fronting. Got kids with buttons in the heart of London. Like half 100, that's no actors and actresses. Dirty round here, niggas stashing them straps and mattresses. Soon as your exit stand stage, you might see always getting in trouble. That's how it's always been.
Chasing Status holding the number 1 spot this week with Against All Odds, track featuring Kano. So now, next week you can catch another instalment of the Radio 1 Extra chart with Mr. Fabio here in the chair.
Check the track list, check the videos, check the show again. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.
Now, a few months ago, we featured an artist. He goes by the name of PH. The track was called Strictly Business. Now, my man James picked up on that track. I know James is feeling that track.
I love that tune.
Well, James, I've got some brand new PH.
Good.
Check this out. It's called Sweet Memory.
tune. Grooverider.
Down with the treble, up with the bass. Fabio and Grooverider on Radio 1.
That's right, I'm sending this one out to my man Fabio. Brand spanking new. Time to pull out the white socks and get the ballet shoes out and get a slide on. It's Rider Radio here on Radio 1.
Absolutely dangerous. Big track rider.
Tracks from an outfit going by the name of PH. Tracks called Sweet Memory. Definitely got to flick that one to Fabio on his chest side. Also sending that one out to High Contrast. Everybody who reps down at the hospital. So, we've got Twisted Individual with his outfit, Mutated Forms, joining us in a couple of records' time. Now we're going to find out what Twisted has been up to. Also Mutated Forms. I think they're from Estonia. See? I'm around the ball. So we're going to be talking to those guys and finding out what's been going on over the last 12 months. Or even longer. Anyway, let's play some Lemon D. I've had this one sitting around in the bag for a little while. Should have really drawn it out. I'm actually disgusted with myself for not playing it sooner. Oh, scene. And my man James, Killer One What? No, Kilowatt. James has pointed out to me, which I rudely forgot, we have a Dillinger and Lemon D mix later on in the show, taken live from the National Drum and Bass Awards, which happened 2 weeks ago in Birmingham. So we're going to flick that after the Twisted and Mutated Forms. It's Rider Radio here on Radio 1. like the Zane Lowe thing. We're gonna play that. Oh, I'll tell you after. For Lemon D. The track's called Nobody. Kind of screwing I haven't played that long before. I've been sitting around in my box for a couple of months. Right, so Mutated Forms and Twisted Individual are in the studio, ready to roll. I'm gonna play one more track and then we're gonna talk to those guys. Just locked on, it's Rider Radio here on Radio 1, the award-winning show, as you well know by now. Track from Cybin, been playing it a while. It's called Soundboy. exciting track called Soundboy. And I know, man, Mike's doing some strange things. So now it's time to talk to the men behind the music. Mutated Forms and my homie Twisted Individual have joined me tonight. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Where you guys from, man?
Estonia.
And how long you been doing this music, man? Like,
it's been about 6 years, I say.
Yeah, I remember you from a little while back.
I mean, we started from year 2000, but it wasn't like too serious, but 2 years we were
the first few years don't count,
like
really.
Playing around and stuff like that.
You just getting the game together.
Yeah. We were just listening to the music, you know, just getting some kind of...
I think once you get into drum and bass, it's a natural progression that you want to do something yourself.
So what one tune stood out to you that said...
Warcraft or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Warhead.
Warhead, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That was the first tune that actually gripped me. I don't know, it's made me crazy. So.
It would probably be Inner City Live by Goldie for me.
Oh, really? Yeah,
one of my old... Yeah.
So, like, how do you, like, describe your style?
We don't really want to be pigeonholed. Jump up or liquid tree or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's all drum and bass.
We're just trying to push the more warmer sound of drum and bass. I mean, we're not really into hardcore sound, this kind of breakcore stuff.
We're trying to balance like the dance floor friendly stuff and still have a musical feel in it, still have some vocals and keys in it, you know, make it more interesting.
Okay, let's play something and let's let the people find out what you're talking about. What are we going to play?
We're going to play a track called Glory Days.
The biggest guests, the biggest tracks on the world's biggest drum and bass show. heads. It's the Grooverider. 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 It's a UK thing. It's a worldwide thing. Drum and bass on Radio 1.
Back to the show and back to another special guest tonight. We have Mr. Twisted Individual. What's happening, sir?
Hello, Sailor.
How are you, man?
Yeah, pretty good, man. I've been living in the States for a bit. I was in Tennessee for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I lived in California for a while. It's just something I've always wanted to do, man. Get out of this country, this grey, old, miserable. And hopefully I'm going back in the summer. I'm just waiting for my visa because my visa expired. So.
Oh, okay. So, like, you know, when you was out in the States and travelling, did you end up making any music?
I've done a few things, but I was just kind of enjoying life, man, on the beach.
Oh, you was being a bum, you mean?
Yeah, that's right, man. I was just, you know,
a stateside bum.
Yeah, I worked myself to the ground, man. I just needed to chill out for a bit, man.
Yeah.
But I'm back now. I'm hungry for it. But yeah, I'm hoping to go back, man. So, I don't know.
So, like, when you was away, there was a lot of stuff still coming out on Grid. How was that working?
Well, Gareth's been doing a good job, hasn't he?
Well, I thought I'd try and get that in there,
No, you know, Gareth's involved now. Yeah. He's, you know, he's shareholder of Grid.
Yeah.
You know, we're business partners, and he's doing a real good job, man, you know.
One more question before you play the tune. Did you ever get your money from John B?
No!
What are we going to play, anyway?
Let's start with Donkey Punch. You got that one there?
Grooverider on Radio 1.
So that's Twisted Individual. Track's called Donkey Punch. Now you've been hitting a few corners with that tune. I've even heard Fabio drawing that one out, boss. So I hope you're honoured.
Very. Thank you, Fabio.
So the whole world wants to know, is it true that your house blew up?
It's very true, yeah.
And how did that happen? Was it down to you or?
I got a chemistry kit for my birthday. It didn't go too well. Nah, the building, I mean, when I bought it, it was like the guy just bodged it up. And it was all falling apart, so I had some work going on in there, but the boiler blew up in the end and took the whole building out with it.
Did you never got hurt or anything though?
I was very lucky. I was inside. I got thrown around the room. I thought I was a goner, man. I was falling through the floor to the basement and
Christ.
I got to come out with a few cuts. I was very lucky, man.
So, does this make you more determined to succeed with your music now?
Very right. I'm very ambitious, man. I realise life's too short.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably a wake-up call, right?
It was, yeah.
Because it wasn't too soon after that you took off and left everybody.
Nah, well, you know what? In a way, it's a good thing. I suppose if I kept that house, if I was still there, I probably wouldn't have gone travelling.
Yeah.
And it's something I always wanted to do, and it was a rubbish house anyway, man. I was getting graffitied. You know what I mean? I just had to get out of there, really.
Yeah,
so it was a blessing. It was a blessing, man.
Yeah. We're gonna play another tune from Twisted Individual, something spanking new that you've been shouting about. Tell me about this tune, man.
This is a remix of Zen's Scenario 69. It's coming on his new label, Flip Mode.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We need prototypes in it. Okay, Twisted.
Check the track list, check the videos, check the show again. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Classic, anthems, bangers, hidden here first on Radio 1's Drum and Bass Show.
Scenario 69 remix, yeah? That's fresh.
Yeah,
fresh.
Zen ain't even got it yet.
That's what I'm talking about, Twisted. You know what show you're on, son?
Yeah, he's probably going to have the amp with me now.
Oh, is it? I didn't even
Sorry,
find no
Zen.
jingles over there either. Unlucky. But I like that though, man. I like Scenario 69 as well, man. The original's bad, and that's like, you know, trying to emulate it. Try to take some. You try to steal Zen shine, mate. You know what I'm saying? But so what's going to go on for Twisted Individual? Where can people go and see you, man?
I'm in Bratislava this weekend, Slovakia.
Well, that's a nice local one.
Yeah. Hopefully they won't be trying to take my organs. Some hostile business. I'm not going off with any groupies.
You liar.
I'm not sure.
Where can people get information about Twisted Individual anyway if they want to catch you?
MySpace. Yeah. Go to MySpace, DJ Twisted Individual, or Grid Recordings, and we've got the website www.gridrecordings.com.
Yeah,
you can check out all the new stuff we're putting out. We've got loads of new stuff coming out.
Yeah,
we just signed Mutated Forms exclusive. So
it's exclusive now.
Yeah, we're looking on an album from them, man.
Okay.
That's the next thing.
Now you're putting them under pressure.
They're ready, man.
In the corner. Thanks for coming in, man. It's been an honour to see you once again, man.
Thanks for having us, man.
And thanks for the t-shirt.
But make sure you sport that at your gigs. I want to see you wearing that on the stage, man.
Yeah, sure I will.
The biggest guests and the biggest tracks on the world's biggest drum and bass show.
When the music sounds right, we bring it back. Grooverider on Radio 1. Radio 1. Radio 1. Radio 1. This track is absolutely dangerous. Big track rider.
can't have a show without playing something from the probably most inspirational producer of the last 12 months, Original Sin. Original Sin and Taxman together, a track's called Scene, forthcoming on Hype's Players. Now I heard Hype the other day at the National Drum and Bass Awards, and Hype is sitting on a few tunes right now. I'm gonna give Hype a couple weeks, then I'm banging down your door, Hype. So I know you got some VIP sitting around there. A lot of good things to happen on Players / Ganja this year. And I want a piece of the action. Just locked on, it's Rider Radio here on Radio 1. Up after the next track, we're going to be going into some Lemon D and Dillinger back to back in the mix, live from, well, it was live then, Birmingham, the National Drum and Bass Awards. A set we didn't get to play on the night. Now, I personally feel we should have had a 5-hour show that night. Because Fabio played half an hour, I played half an hour, Chasing Status probably 40 minutes, Bailey probably 40, 50 minutes, and Chrissy, we couldn't fit it all in. It was too much. Needed to get some Andy C in there, we needed a bit of hype in there. Next year, we're going to go for the whole 5 hours. I'm taking it upstairs, well, James's. So, I got caught out there, nearly. Oh, there you go. It happens. This is what happens on radio. So I was talking to Mickey Finn this week. A couple of things going on around there. All the best to you, sir. And good luck. Sent me a tune from KG, Son Finn people. The track's called The Missile. Play first here on Radio 1, Rider Radio. KG coming on Fimpy with tracks called The Missile, played here first. Getting a bit jumpish here. Right, got a few things to fit in. James has just lined them all out to me and I can't remember one thing he just said. I just saw his lips moving. But here's what I remember. Dillinger and Lemon D mix coming up. An excerpt of when I was on Zane Lowe's show with the, what do they call it, the Sound Clash?
Yeah, verses.
Yeah, the verses. Where Zane Lowe got beat up with some bass lines. No, don't get me wrong, Zane held his own, man. He drew a couple things on me. I had to say, okay, Zane, you're the man. Well, I'm the man, Zane, but you can be a man too. But what else we got? Oh yeah. Oh, my favourite. The rewind tracks. So Fabio's drawn out and I'm going to have to pull it out the bag this week. I'm going to hit you with some bassline tonight, Fab. So, all those things up next. Where we're going to go now, Dillinger Lemon D in the mix. Live from the National Drum and Bass Awards, taking place in Birmingham 2 weeks ago.
Touching the four corners of the globe with a weekly dose of bass and beats.
Next up we have the Lemon D and the Dillinger, yes? Make some noise for the Lemon D and the Dillinger. Step it up, next words of noise. Shadow Lee, Herbs the X-Man, respect. Going out to our crew, DMB Awards 2009. Anytime you're ready, let's run this. Lemon D and the Dillinger. Excellent. Going out to the X-Man. Herbs it. Nutcracker, bass the teacher.
And we've been known as the High Street Man, Mr. Whippy, aka Mr. Whipshy. We're too bad, we're too rude. Flying Squad, Shadow Demon. What I all do be cool, the Alliance, yeah? Reaching out to all rave on the awards. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Yo! Lemon D, Dillinger, back to back.
I reached out to all bro. Time to get a little messy. And we do this, man, I swear. Outside Bushmaster Ghost. Outside LD, RS. Give us the move star. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Flying over the border, yes? Outside Indie Boy. Reaching out to all raver. New era, trilogy business.
Yo! And when you see the boys, that's a code word. Ladies, fellas, just say yo! DMB Awards 2009, the Raveologist show. Going out to the ladies, the crew, the soldiers, soldiettes. Lemon D, Dillinger on the decks.
To the evening, so the master coming out and got this morning. To the midnight cruising, she was stuck in a matic while I was driving. She's right back down low. I'm gonna listen to the bass and blasting through the stereo. I'm gonna have them pictures, yo, so I like to give a good flow. I'm gonna be some crashing cars, though. I'm gonna be moving faster. Beyond the iron master, I'm the master.
Yeah, there's some ravens over there.
Yeah, there's some ravens over there.
Yeah, there's some ravens over there. Yeah.
can't stay. Can't come round them, my things, them can't compete. Can't even set the pace. I always expect.
No, we not, I'm on the nature. Triggers in the building, man, a real talker. Living for me, whistle like they get in the game. That was on the wrist, that is in the chain.
Tell about gangsta, tell about gangsta. Tell about gangsta, tell about gangsta. Big money stacks, tell about raising the paper. Tell about gangsta. Tell about the respect, promise the nine with a silencer. Tell about gangsta. Tell about the flying squad. Alright, the border, with the flying squad. As we take flight, with the flying squad. Leaving the runway, shadow deep, man, back flying through the night.
Where's the noisy crew? Where's the noisy crew? Just going out to all the crew. If you're having a good time, let me hear some noise. Raise it. Shadowly. Moving shadowly. Hey, moving shadowly. Moving shadowly. Hey, moving shadowly. SDC. Represent that coalition to the team. OP to the top. Not crap about your back. I will spit them bars. Mess around with us, you get 16 scars. Then we put me with triggers inside the building. All the money, yeah, I'm making a million. Yeah, you want 100 G's. Please, none of these guys can test.
Play the new game, and it's my new game. So we play the new game, and it's my new game. Got the one on the mercy, but it makes you talking. What we tell you?
It's Rider Radio, representing drum and bass on the BBC.
Shining on, bro. Shining on. Shining on, bro. Why?
That is Smith on Western. Separate cruising. That is Smith on Western. We're gonna put your best on. Make sure we step on that. Squeeze through that. Man. And I'm going to go
Class one. Going out to class one. Champagne drinking, but the moment we had the shot done. And I'm doing it real big, so that we can measure.
champagne drink car. We're not rapping. One more scatting, you know it's on the racing. Hey, perfect timing. We're in the right everything. 6 trigger. That's how we are talking.
I'm try kiss me, pump me lips. I'm try kiss me, pump me lips. Nasty cat, cheesy like skip. Skinny cat with a one not digestive. See that dry biscuit. Juju, scratches and martin for the mark. Shadow deep, I'm in the place, I'm in the member. So we take you higher, take it further. So we take you higher, take it further. But we got the new classic, that's like the Yamaha. Ride, put everybody faster. Ride, put everybody faster. We're not Suzuki, that's not Honda. 1, 2, 5, 6, that's the cruiser. So we ride it, me and the Iron Master.
Down to the 11 days, Dillinger, back to back.
Duck, yo, give it a duck.
Stay one step ahead of the dance floor with the biggest tunes first right here on Radio 1.
Steve or Ricky, come back 9 months later. Bring them till I must be taking the mickey. But you want to talk, have my sticky icky. You must be fun.
Hustle ball against the Fabio. Who a be? Your neighborhood. All these out. And if the trigger is rowdy. See me and not cracker and we get rowdy. I mean we rowdy. I mean we rowdy. It's a Dillinger and a lemon day. Cool on deck, cool on deck, cool on deck, cool on down. Cool on deck, cool on deck.
Take it back to the Yamaha. Put it by the rider. Take it back to the Yamaha. Put it by the rider. Ride it. Put it by the rider. Ride it. Put it by the faster. Fucking on the new cutting. Put it by the cheetah. Ride it. Put it by the
Riding faster, riding faster, riding faster.
It's Rider Radio, representing drum and bass on the BBC.
You got French for sausage in my beers. Yes, yes.
Going out to the noisy crew. Going out to those.
Fly boys, fly girls, fly.
Get ready for the Drum and Bass Awards 2010.
Hold tight RD, shade one baby for lockdown. Hold tight TS on your birthday. I'm alone.
Going out to the Fit finger squad. Where the finger there?
Finger crew.
Where the finger crew?
Raise it.
Okay. Lemon D and Dillinger. Triggers in the building, ain't nobody feeling you. Realer than me, hate. Realer than who originate? I am. Oh, hot boy, no. And that's how we rock. Last set, 5 till 6. Draw for the bumps and tricks and to the tips. Going out to all award winners. Congratulations, as we congratulate and never hate. All about the paper chase, look you right in your face. Cause the boys are never fake. Spit bars, spit rhymes, trigger, yeah, you know what grind. Hustle till 9 to 5, 5 to 9, 9 to 5. We can do it round the clock. Hustle on the clock, move on and move. Don't be talking to them. Going out to all the raving crew. Show me one hand in the air, give me a sign. Show me some hands in the air. Yeah, there's some ravers over there. Yeah, let me see your hands in the air. Yeah, there's some ravers over there. Yeah, let me see your hands in the air. M-I-C, double G. Hey, flip the M-I-C, go there and get me. How many man want really try to get me? Many men. Hey, which them one? Something in the top, hey, I'm an M-I-D. But a wrong way, wrong way. Set that size up, hey, set that size in. Me and not fucker with the perfect timing.
As we are riding, very dark. The M&D and the Dillinger. And so we are splitting. Outside Maka, Wush, Kana, M&D and Dillinger. Diligently, we are coming like a walk. How you like it? Turn up the lighter. Finger, money from higher. Shut up and listen, then we live on fire. Outside Tema, outside fire, outside rolling. Make the over at the frozen, over yonder. Ya banana, M&D and Dillinger. Pretty 10 things, and I tell it to the walk. Come to trigger, and must be one liner. I'll sing it down. With a finger. On top of bar. Rough rider. Gonna make me start that. Triggers in the building. Listen to me. Put them, make it them on the top. Rough rider. It's the rough rider. But I want plus your car. But I don't play drama. We give her 2 kicks. Box her 2 times. Let me box her 2 times. And she want the big ride. Let me ride 5 times. Dillinger and them and the Ambossy cutting right. We don't give up. I'm happy right 5 times. 3 double dance. So we happy blue ride. Listen to the lyrics. On the bump kick. Rule with the semi. Semi come up to the We don't give up. I'm happy Control Maka.
You're listening to the Grooverider. Fabio. Grooverider. Fabio. Grooverider.
They can't trouble me. Sound the living truck with a bad boy lemon-D. Technician, turn off the mic. Triggers in the building, make me run things right. Out of sight.
Step on fire. Step on fire. Of this whole hot with the movie, don't stop. Get in the golden platinum rolls. When I forget the E-car. We didn't E-car. We didn't E-car. We didn't E. Like to this rubber, back to the wind. Get in the golden platinum rolls. What's that Lemandi and Dillinger? Listen to the style, but they must have wanga. Must have floor show, middle center. Open the door when she see the floor show. Open the door when she see the floor show. Open the door so she can give me more. Push it in the middle, big floor show. Control trigger and show them more.
on the floor, kiss up on the door. Forum LD, she says she wants it hardcore. Take her shopping in all designer stores, and then show her the floor show. Outside base, you originate that. We're onto something new, something big like a 10 o'clock news. Just a slight bigger than a baguette, and we know how to get them out.
And you know, when we go for dinner around the lady house, and the mom and dad asks us what our intentions are with their daughter, Seko, our intentions is big. Lemon D and Lily Cha, Rika Kaka Wa, Bossa Wasta, Bossa Wanga. Show me the star, show me the finger. We are here clearness, we are Bossa Flexer. A tree the pattern, a tree caliber. 40 salad tree, 40 cucumber. Bossa Lemon D and Bossa the villager. How you like it, I make it make it creeper.
Big beats and big breaks on the biggest drum and bass show in the world.
She want the furlong, she get the lip one crispy for the last this not one. Jumping too. I'ma give it a grand slam. Take it further on this one. Never be a diligent answer with the bass man. Yeah. Block cracker, big trigger, and skipper, bass inside arena. Block cracker, big trigger, and skipper, bass inside arena. No, yes sir.
Grooverider and Radio 1.
I know we have to wheel up them joker. Them tune they can't play once. Them tune they can't play twice. Them tune have to get played 3 times or more. We tell 11 day and the division to fill up that man. Cause you know we're too cold. Shadow demon business. Get too cold upon the roads. Flying squad, yeah? With a flying squad. Even the runway with a flying squad. Now as we take flight, Shadow Demon back flying through the night. I'm in up this sexy gal, I'm making me this exercise up. Get my hands on her. Zoom. Yeah? All time, all controllable, award winners tonight, yeah? Trust me, what me tell her? What she get? 1 finger, she get the 2 finger. 1 finger, she get the 2 finger. 3 fingers, she get the 4 finger. 5 finger, oh, she get the full fist on the best teacher. 1 finger, she get the 2 finger. 1 finger, she get the 2 finger. 3 finger, the conqueror's soldier. Oh, she's everywhere and ain't even caught her. We're running it proper inside. Yeah! I say what? You say no! What? No! Listen how you roll. Look at it down. They ain't gonna go for the big war. Come on, for that big war. Watch people talking like. Ain't gonna go for the big war. Ain't some of them ain't gonna go. I'm gonna run around the venture. I'm gonna come in so. Don't yo. Run on the ride, so believe. One point, and you don't get what we say. I'm gonna tell them what I need to go. Bye. Yo, it's skipper and trigger. Go with it, trust me quicker. It's skipper and trigger. Go with it. Okay, trigger. Whatever the skipper. Get. J-U-N-G-L-E, soldier. Triggers in the building with range like a rover. No one will kill up a gun, venom like a cobra. Rolling through the city, give you a bad hangover. Drinking too much, hey, drink a brandy. Like y'all want a slice, make up for me. Dubbing and empty. Tripping and C to the R-I, double G-A, super with the K. I-B-A, T-R-D-I, the double G-A, super with the K. Okay, knock cracker, make it deal with the matter. Bass, lowest live in the place.
and big breaks on the biggest drum and bass show in the world.
We got the lemon inside. Ask the skipper, sir. Some burger and chips. Yeah. He say yam, banana, cassava, quarter hour. Cook it in the pot when we come to dinner. Come to the bell, that's a hell. When you ride down, them and them blam up with them. Shut up man and listen, make the wood swell. When we come down, story we are tell. Come down, skipper, chop it faster. Lose it later, and then it go faster. We go. Can't see me face, balaclava. Can't see me face, balaclava. Knock back a ball, skipper, trigger. Bass in the place, we're balaclava. No, gotchas, money. Gotchas, money. Gotchas, money.
It's Rider Radio, representing drum and bass on the BBC.
Going out to our ravers that made it possible. You, we love you. I'm going out to the ladies. We love you too. It's only for one night. Don't get right. Listen up. Knock off the lights. Waiting for the witness to leave. What? I'm about to do some shit they won't believe. So I breathe like a G to the back of the house. What's it? All the lights were out. Grabbed the door and it was locked. Open it, skip up at the spare key. What's up? Sounds on the skipper. Use an EC. Now I sound swinner. Walking with the bass. Now I got in the trigger. Running with the ripper. What's up? Sounds on the skipper. Use an EC. But now I sound bitter. We got Mr. Rider. We don't really know. We go back to the trigger. Okay. Now, dig it up. Each and every one.
That was Dillinger and Lemon D back to back in the mix from the UK Drum and Bass Awards, which took place 2 weeks ago at the Custard Factory up there in Birmingham. Spectacular show. Many thanks to Majika and everybody involved in Raveology. It was an incredible show. Let's get back to the tunes. Now this is a bit strange. I actually like it. The track's called Robot Bass. Check this out. Spanking new. Rider Radio here on Radio 1.
drum and bass time.
Big bass, big beats, and big breaks on the biggest drum and bass show in the world.
Now, when I went on Zane's show the other night, Zane tried to kind of hit me with some rock track. He hit it and said, groove, that's a guitar. I was like, what? So I had to go back in my tracks, dig out something for Zane. This is to your chest side, Zane. This is a guitar. Rider Radio.
listening to the Grooverider on the BBC Radio 1, 97 to 99 FM.
That's the guitar rider style. Zane trying to confuse me. So 10 days ago I was up in Radio 1, well, back here, and I attended the clash, or the verses with Zane Lowe, which takes place on a Thursday night. And I'm going to give you a little piece of it. Let's play that piece.
It's showtime! Ladies and gentlemen, you join us at a dangerous time for Radio 1 in a verses that have been much anticipated for listeners right across the United Kingdom and the world as much as the people in the station itself. We welcome into the right corner the Don of Drum and Bass. Give it up for the rider!
That's right, Zane, that's right. You see, I didn't take this thing lightly, Zane. I had to get up early this morning, get down the gym to train, get fit for this day.
What time did you get up this morning, Grooverider?
About 12.
DJ Chet, Mr. Destiny. You know?
So I also chose that so you can catch up. I had to take the pace down a bit so you can catch up, Zane. I got a sick text here. I got to read this one out.
Go ahead.
Zane, this is what happens when you spend all your time clashing against people like Chappers and Dave.
See, I told you, Cat, it was a soft launch, was a bad idea.
That's right, Zane, that's right. So, that was a piece of myself and Zane Lowe in session together last, 10 days ago. You can catch catch. Can you catch it in its entirety?
No, the video's there.
You can catch the video, yeah. You can catch the highlights at bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Head towards Zane Lowe's page and figure it out for yourself. Anyway, it's time for the rewind tracks.
Record means rewind, a gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Right, Groove. You know that we do this battle. I've got a track, because we spoke about this track a little while, and I weren't 100% sure if I had it, but I'm going to go back in the day on you, son. And I know you're feeling this tune, so Groove, this is yours. It's not the Cloaking King. It's the Cloaking Device. My rewind track for tonight, Left Uppercut.
Cloaking device. I didn't think so. Cloaking device. I didn't think so.
That's what I'm talking about, James. People like Mickey Linus, Murray, Dreamscape. This track's about 12 years. It's got to be 12 years, man, at least. One of my favourites. I was talking to Fabio about it in a conversation, Fab, I may add. And now you try to draw it on me on the radio. I don't really like that, fam. What's that about? That's what I'm talking about. We bounce off each other, we inspire each other. I like that tune a lot, man. But to be honest with you, fam, it's a great tune. It's a classic in my eyes. But I'm going to give you a modern day classic. Something that I knew tore off your head when we was the Drum and Bass Awards. Caught Reese with that one as well. Now Reese, if you don't know, is our what is Reese? He's our
exec.
Oh Jesus, that's a big name. I just thought he was the geezer upstairs. But no, Reese is our kind of head, and he's the head of our show basically. And he showed his colours by coming to the Drum and Bass Awards. Showed where he's at. And I see Reese popping some steps. Big steps at that. They were big steps. And I know this caught him. When I played this, he came up to me and said, "What the hell is that?" Well, I'm going to tell you, Reese, the track's called My World. It's by Noisia. I'm not even really supposed to have it. I'm not even supposed to play it on the radio. But I'm Grooverider. I do what I want. So stand back. Take this. Hold a seat. Turn the bass up. And catch this tune. My rewind track this week. Hold on to your cap. Here we go.
You're listening to the Grooverider on the BBC Radio 1, 97 to 99 FM. Who is Restless Drum and Bass? 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 Who is Restless Drum and listening to the Grooverider on the BBC Radio 1, 97 to 99 FM.
That shoe right there is mad, sir. Stop that and bring it back.
My world is empty without you. My world is empty without you.
Right, this is going to be the last one from me for tonight. It's going to be mental though, this one. Right. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Right, we can do it now. Up after me, it's the 1 Extra mixtape with Mr. Jam. And at 5, my man Russ Kwame. Big breakfast show. You can't win tonight, fam. There's no way. I'm even going to leave it for my rewind track next week because I know you can't test this. You're not ready for this.
You're listening to the Grooverider on the BBC Radio 1, 97 to 99 FM. Big track rider. Big bass, big beats, and big breaks on the biggest drum and bass show in the world.
Check the track list, check the videos, check the show again. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.
Listen again to any Radio 1 show at bbc.co.uk/radio radio radio